well, what we do is we help educators teach critical thinking using real life legal cases in upper grades, fairy tales and nursery rhymes in lower grades, because there's a lot of shady characters in children's stories. The mind shift that I want to see, if we really want to see equity be real, we got to shift from all to each. When we talk about redesign, reinvent, reimagine, I'm the kid that we need to redesign, reinvent, reimagine for. I'm the kid that we struggle to reach. How many children are sitting in classrooms today, more brilliant than any of us, but never get the opportunity to succeed because we accept the unacceptable practice of leaving genius on the table? When I say equity, it's hard for me to talk about equity without thinking about my own story.
I am the first generation of my family in this country. I'm part of a single parent family. My dad was incarcerated for 10 years for selling drugs. We had to learn how to make $1 out of 15 cents. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, I had to constantly be able to assess credibility. My whole life was an exercise of critical thinking, and that was before I even stepped into the school building.
It's not just about academic achievement. It's not just about making sure that my kids are successful, but I want to give them these tools that are going to allow them to thrive in this new world that they're inheriting.
If your kid is bringing home straight A's on a report card, it's our inclination to be happy about that. I would be suspicious about that. I would look at that as evidence that maybe your child is not being challenged to their full capacity, because underachievement is a huge crisis in our community, where good enough is too often good enough.
I'm going to give you concrete strategies to implement this. And I love that we have a mix of folks in here, some administrators, some teachers, some teacher trainers, teacher supporters, because really we're giving you frameworks right now that are gonna be practical in any sort of sense that you're interacting with students in education and teachers in education. There is a because not despite story that our kids have, where there's amazing magic happening in their lives, in their communities, in their homes that we need to unlock. It's never been about street smart. Street smart is the myth, it's just smart. We need to create the academic spaces, the scaffolds, the culture to get our kids where they need to go. Because it's urgent. It affects everything. If we can create that critical thinking pathway as a way to racial justice and embed it in all those things, it will never feel like one more thing.